Zane Tankel is with it right now, the Apple Metro chairman and CEO. Pretty savvy business guy in the fast food business, and he's as thin and fit as you can get. That makes me hate him. But anyway, really good seeing you, my friend.
Good to see you.
You know, obviously this was having an effect on the economy. Kevin Hassett, the president's economic advisor, is saying we might have no growth at all this quarter because of this. You make up for it when things resume. I get that, but how much do you think this is having an effect even on people eating out, on people doing their normal thing?
What's not measured and not measurable is the uncertainty of the consumer. The people that eat in New York City have nothing to do with this are worried. They're concerned. They don't understand it. And understandably, they don't understand it. It's the working man. It's the guy
Do they psychologically, is it effective when going out to eat at one of your restaurants, or does it get that basic?
It hasn't as of this moment. It does in terms of ordering. Yeah, they'll order a cheaper day. You know, we're such a great measurement of the economy. Appetizer, entree, dessert. Do you get it all? What do you get in the...
I force my kids to cut back, but I don't. But what do people do?
In fairness, I only see you on TV. I haven't seen you in person. You look great.
What do people do? I mean, now, let's say this is resumed. The government goes back. But people are going to be gun shy, aren't they?
Not only gun shy, but what's not measurable is how many service providers for bases, for areas that people eat in ordinarily will never recover. We don't, fortunately, depend on that. In fact, what I have, and I'll say on air, we've been evaluating is how can I give a few meals to all these workers that are out right now?
Good for you.
Absolutely. We're trying to figure the logistics of that kind of thing.
But it is weird, right? You and I talk about this, whether it's a Democratic-inspired shutdown, a Republican one, or who gets the blame.
Unconscionable.
But it's silly. I mean,
unconscionable.
You can't run a business that way, and yet this is more common than not.
It's unconscionable, Neil, is the only way to describe it. It's unprecedented, unconscionable, and my heart really goes out to not just the workers themselves, which it really does, all the feeders of those people, not food feeders necessarily, transportation, Uber, all the people that depend on 800,000 plus people.
How do you think the economy is doing, all of this notwithstanding?
Well, I think the consumer, all this notwithstanding, is a bit more cautious, but he's still in there. He and she are still in there. They're still in the game. We need something good to happen, not this is good. Going back to work might be good. I don't know if they re-employ 800,000. Little lifts, they're looking for something good. But the economy overall, Neil, I'd say is cautiously optimistic.
But let me get your sense, and I've always told people, whether you're into this government shutdown or not, whether you think it's a big deal, you think it's, an annoyance, depending on your perspective. If you're a market guy, you say, oh, it's not having any effect. But I do think the bigger picture is it does set the stage for how things are going to go these next 2 years. Not much is going to happen. And I'm wondering where you, as a business guy, and you look at the economic environment, which has been pretty good, but whether that's compromised in the process.
It is. I think the simplest one-word answer is concerning. It's concerning. It's because what's next is who knows what's next. And the euphoria of the tax cuts, which were just a year ago, by the way. People don't realize it was February that they actually went into place.
What do you think of now? Virtually everyone of import in the Democratic House wants to raise taxes, not necessarily to the top 70% level that Congressman Cortez does, but they do want to raise taxes. The Budget Committee chief coming in raised the corporate tax up to 28% from 21%. You hear all these presidential candidates who want to tax wealth. She's doing a beeline for you, by the way. But what do you make of that? It's a very different environment.
I make what goes up comes down. So as that euphoria increase, take it away, and it'll be a U, an upside down U. People have gotten used to spending that a little bit. And it's not a little bit, by the way.
Their argument is the rich don't spend as much. The middle class, the poor folks who will get some of this.
Their argument is take all the money from the rich, too. I mean, it was wonderful till they run out of money. It's a good thing to do.
Look at Venezuela.
Look at Venezuela is right. But I think that if they increase taxes and we deal with the sweet spot of our population in the country, it would be devastating to the consumer. They've got, you can't take what one has gotten used to spending. So if you go to the movies and you're only, say, $30,000, $40,000 a year income, and they say, oh, they only get $900, $900 to you, Mr. Whomever saying it's only, is only, but to the people receiving it, Huge.
No, you're absolutely right. Zane, thank you very, very much. Zane Tankel, Apple Metro Chairman
Neil.
and CEO. His workers love him. Makes me wonder what's going on. But they do. They do love him because he's good to them.